Hello all. Today we will learn Aristotle's observations on tragedy. First, its origin. Poetry being an imitative art, it can imitate two kinds of art: the noble actions of good men or the mean actions of bad men. From the former was born epic and from the latter satire. From these in turn arose tragedy and comedy. Next, its characteristics. Aristotle defines tragedy as an imitation of an action that is serious, complete, and of a certain magnitude in language embellished with each kind of artistic ornaments, the several kinds being found in separate parts of the play in the form of action, not of narration, through pity and fear, effecting the proper purgation of these emotions. By serious action, Aristotle means a tale of suffering, exciting pity and fear. Action comprises all human activities, including deeds, thoughts, and feelings. It should be complete or self-contained with a beginning, middle, and an end. Completeness implies organic unity. By artistic ornaments, he means rhythm, harmony, and songs which are employed as occasion demands. The form of action that tragedy assumes distinguishes it from the epic. In the epic, the tale is told by the poet. In tragedy, it is told by living characters. Next, the constituent parts of tragedy. Aristotle finds 6 constituent parts in tragedy: plot, character, thought, diction, song, spectacle. These are 6 constituent parts in tragedy: plot, character, and thought, which it imitates or represents; diction and song, which are the medium it employs to imitate the objects; and spectacle, which is its manner of imitating them. The plot is the chief part of a play. Character determines men's qualities. Character is next only in importance to plot. Then follows thought, or what a character thinks or feels. These three constitute the poet's objects of imitation in a tragedy. To accomplish them, he employs the medium of diction or words. Spectacle or stage representation is least connected with the art of poetry, but it constitutes the manner in which tragedy is presented to the public. Next, the structure of the plot. The plot is the soul of a tragedy. The artistic ornament of its incidents is very important. It should have unity of action, that is, only those actions in the life of the hero which are intimately connected with one another and appear as one whole. Aristotle casually mentions unity of time, that is, the conformity between the time taken by the events of play and that taken in their representation on the stage. Unity of place, that is, the conformity between the scene of the events and the time taken by them to happen, is not mentioned at all. A good tragic plot should arouse the emotions pity and fear: pity for the undeserved sufferings of the hero, and fear of the worst that may happen to him. The plot is divisible into two: complication and its unraveling, or denouement. The complication ties the events to a tangled knot, and denouement unites it. Next, simple or complex plot. The plot may be simple or complex. In a simple plot, there is no puzzling situation. A plot that makes use of peripety or anagnorisis is called a complex plot. Peripety is explained as the reversal of the situation, or the sudden reversal of fortune, or a reversal of intention. It is also known as the turning point. Anagnorisis is recognition or discovery. It is a change from ignorance to knowledge, or it is the hero's sudden awareness of a real situation. Next, tragic hero. Tragedy aims at exciting pity and fear, therefore its choice of the hero is limited to one whose actions must produce pity and fear in the spectators. Aristotle uses the word catharsis while describing the effect of tragedy in the purgation or purification of emotions. Catharsis denotes purgation. It can be considered as a process of mental cure through excitation of pity and fear. It provides an emotional outlet. According to Aristotle, there is no tragedy in the downfall of a very wicked person, because we cannot sympathize with a mere villain. The hero cannot be an eminently good man hurled from prosperity to adversity, because his undeserved suffering will evoke not pity and fear but a feeling of shock or revolt. Also, he cannot be a bad man raised from adversity to prosperity. According to him, a tragic hero is not surpassingly just and good, yet whose misfortune is brought about not by vice or depravity, but by some error or frailty. This is called tragic flaw or hamartia. His misfortune excites our pity because it is out of all proportion to his error of judgment. His overall goodness excites fear for his doom. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.